Did you just complete hours and hours of market research, but now you don't know where to go from there in terms of transitioning to writing the actual copy? I'm going to show you a simple 3 step process in action live in this video. Now, if you're new here, my name is Kevin. I'm an e-commerce growth marketer that helps DTC brands scale profitably by optimizing their email marketing channel. I've generated hundreds of thousands directly from email from my clients, and from doing this, I've determined that there is a simple 3 step process for transitioning from market research to writing the actual copy. I'm going to share this with you and go through a live walkthrough of it so you can get an idea of what it looks like. Now, let's dive in to this super secret, never before seen, something that should be charging tens of thousands of dollars to you for. But let's dive into this 3 step process. Okay, it's literally going to blow your mind. Step one, you need to have an idea to focus on. All right. When you do this, you set clear intentions of what you're going to write about. One idea, nothing more. Nothing more. Please, please, all the other ideas, take it and just one idea, nothing more, okay? And it's not just about having a random idea slash topic, but one that will resonate with your customers. So you should be getting this from your market research if you haven't already realized that, if it wasn't already obvious. But once you have your idea, then you can move on to the next step. The second step of the most incredible 3 step process for transitioning from market research to writing copy that you will have ever seen in your life. I'm so serious. You're going to be blown away. Your life will never be the same. Okay. You are going to go from being broke to instantly rich, multimillionaire, just by understanding this 3 step process. Okay, I should be charging you $100,000 for this, not 10,000, 100,000, because you're going to make a million off of this. Seriously. Step two, the next step is to apply your idea within a framework. All right. Ideally, you're developing a framework contextual to what you're working on. Okay. There's going to be frameworks that are better suited to different types of clients, and you need to understand that context. I know you already know this, so I'm not going to spend too much time on this. So, what I'll share with you for the sake of simplicity is hook, body, CTA. That's what the email will contain. Okay. It's not the most advanced thing. We can get more advanced. I'm not going to do it in this video, but for the sake of simplicity, hook, body, CTA. Okay, forget about everything else you've learned, all those stupid templates that you spent $50 on for a tripwire funnel so that people can sell you under $10,000 coaching program that doesn't actually coach you, but it's just a course and they want to talk with you once a year and just give you BS advice. Oh, just your answers in the course. Go watch module 4. Just cut the crap. Let's get into it, okay? It's nothing complicated. It's nothing crazy. I'm going to be straightforward with you. I'm going to give it to you like no one else is going to give it to you. All right. Step three. Once you have your idea, you have an idea of the framework you're going to apply it in. Then it's time to write. Just write, don't edit. Once you complete the entire email, then you can edit it after. I feel like this is common sense. Obviously, you have it, so I'm not going to reiterate it. Let me show you a live demo of this in action, okay? I do not have this planned. This is a live demo. I'm going to preface, this is not going to be the best email I write. It is not going to be the most amazing email in the world that you've seen. But I'm going to go through this process so that you get a feel for what it looks like to actually execute upon this, execute upon what I'm sharing with you, execute upon this literal 3 step process that is going to turn you into an overnight millionaire. All right. So, first, we need to find a product. And we're going to use AI to help us. In fact, we're going to enslave AI to find a product for us before it even enslaves us. Okay. Now, let's go to ChatGPT. Let's share this tab instead. Should be able to see it. Let's just type come up with a brand or product. Let's say random. With a random brand or product for me to sell. Let's do it now. And no, I'm not going to say please. You have officially been enslaved by an email marketer. Mwah. Ha ha. All right. Boom. Oh no, the evil emo marketer strikes again. All right, here's a random product idea: Glow Brew, an energy drink infused with bioluminescent algae that makes your drink glow in the dark. Not only does it energize you with a clean, sustainable boost, but it's also super fun for parties and festivals. Now you can market it as the ultimate glow for your nightlife. Combining sustainability with excitement, you'll have everyone sipping and glowing in no time. You're welcome, oh mighty emo marketer. May your campaigns be ever persuasive. Thanks. Thanks, AI. Maybe AI slave? Oh, is that going too far? I don't know. But I'm gonna do it with freaking 20 exclamation points. You're very welcome, Master. Ready to serve your market empire anytime. May your inbox be filled with conversions and your sales skyrocket to the moon. Good. They know their place. All right. So, Glow Brew. Let's go back here. Our product is going to be Glow Brew. I'm going to go ahead and assume this is not a real product. I'm actually curious. I'm going to search it. Glow Brew. Let's see. I'm just a girl coffee company. Um. Oh, okay, cool. Glow Brew, not bioluminescent infused, but it's more so for beauty, I guess. Not topical, but internal glowing abilities. Okay, so our research. Well, let's go back to ChatGPT. So bioluminescent algae not only does it energize you with a clean, sustainable boost, but it's also super fun for parties and festivals. So, an energy drink that's fun, glow up your nightlife. I'm gonna take this angle. Okay, I'm gonna conduct market research based on nightlife being boring. So let's go to Reddit and then let's see nightlife. Let's do a little bit of research. Let's say nightlife or boring nightlife. Let's just search that, see what pops up. Nightlife in Canada's most boring city. Okay, I guess let's do that. First time poster, long time follower. We've all heard it before. Ottawa, our nation's capital, has once again been dubbed Canada's most boring city. Not surprised, Canada. Personally, I know this is hyperbole, but it doesn't negate the fact that we continue to be awarded this dubious title and it reflects poorly on the city. Maybe because your city's boring as I'm stopping myself. Many people point to Ottawa's nightlife as a key reason why the city is so boring. I don't agree that Ottawa is Canada's most boring city, but our nightlife does struggle at times, and I am interested in hearing the perspectives of local Ottawans as to why that might be. I created a brief survey to collect people's perspectives and would be happy to share the results once I've had a chance to analyze the data. Take a moment. Cool. Let's go to top, which I guess was default already. Ottawa is not Canada's most important, not even close. Someone grow up in Moose Jaw. That's okay. Ottawa was the mega city for me when I came for university. Dang, they probably came from an even more boring town. I wasn't going to call anyone out, but name by name, but Winnipeg and Edmonton may have come to mind when I was arguing against being crowned the most boring city in Canada. There are others too. That's not why we sit under live in some areas. We're the nation's capital. Blah blah blah. At least Edmonton has McDavid. Even our sports team sucks. Sports teams suck. Okay, honestly, when a lot of people complain about X City being boring, what they really mean is that they want entertainment to be spoon fed to them without any effort on their part. Most of those people would be bored pretty much everywhere they go. Dating myself here, but I would drive me nuts when people complain about how boring the city is. And then I ask, how do I express? Okay, so you're seeing me go through the market research live. If you want to fast forward, you can. This is just part of the process. We're coming up with something new. It's live, totally unprepared. So this is what we're gonna do. Toronto. Yeah, I live in Moncton. It's pretty interesting compared to that. I currently just moved here. That's a low bar to compare. I came here. I can't even say this. I lived in Ottawa before moving to Calgary, and Ottawa has way more to do and way more nightlife than Calgary. Invading Sabins whenever considered right. Hey, I am from Montreal, which is always at the top of these lists. Just moved to Ottawa in the fall. Everyone back home who told I was moving said, "Good luck. You're going to be bored out of your mind." I did not find this. My girlfriend and I have been to some great restaurants in Ottawa. We have been to some great little pubs with live music or karaoke. Been to a couple of football games. Okay, so I think this is kind of good. My girlfriend and I have been to some great restaurants. So let's take this story and let's use it, right? So Um, our research. So let's go here. We've got uh what the heck? Why is there we go. Okay. So moved, let's unbold this. Moved to Ottawa from Montreal. People told me, good luck, good luck. Will be bored out of my mind. And then what we've found incredibly fun was going to restaurants with my girlfriend, Jan. I mean, it's cool. I love going to restaurants with my girlfriend too, but is that nightlife? We we found some pretty rad. Well, what word did they use? So we have these great little pubs. All right, so we found some pretty great little pubs with live music and karaoke. Cool. So I guess we can do that. Now, how do I want to start this email? It's like, let's say we're a Canadian brand, right? Glow Brew is a Canadian brand, and we're based out of Toronto. I mean, what city in Canada is the most? Which city in Canada has the best nightlife? Toronto. I guess it's the biggest city. Okay, so let's see. Let's italicize the email. Okay, let's make it a little bit bigger. All right. Uh, or you know what? We could start with what's the onomatopoeia for? What's a onomatopoeia for horse lip or like blowing lips like a horse? Blind lips like a horse. What is the word? Lip fluttering, I guess. I don't think it's. Let's see. All right. What's it called? Fleming. What's the onomatopoeia for Fleming? I didn't even know that. It's called Fleming. What's the way that describes trilled? All right. So this email is going to be so cheesy, but lips trilling. Is that what it's freaking called? Trilling? Let's see. Trilling. Produce on a warbling sound, I guess. Sky was trilling overhead. Is there like a sound bite for this? 4 trillion songbirds. Nah, that's not what a horse does. All right, I'm just gonna say lips flutter. You take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, you flutter your lips in despair. Another boring ass night. You desperately. You. That would it be desperately another boring ass night. Another boring ass night. You depressingly. You depressingly admit to yourself. Admit to yourself. All right. So here's the basis of this email. Let's say we are a Canadian brand based out of Toronto, and we're emailing a segment of Ottawa-based customers. In fact, they're our best customers because they're so bored out of their freaking mind being in the city with the worst nightlife. So let's just set this as the context for our email, right? So you take a deep breath in. As you exhale, you flutter your lips in despair. Right? Another boring ass night, you depressingly admit to yourself. Hey, we feel you. Hey, we'd love to feel compassion. We'd love to. So let's say we're like an edgy brand. We're edgy Canadian brand based out of Toronto, a segment of Ottawa-based customers. We're emailing the segment of Ottawa-based customers. It's like, so hey, we'd love to be compassionate, but Jeez. We'd love to be compassionate, but being based out of Toronto, and hey, sometimes I do this where I'll just be like, is compassionate the right choice of words? So compassion, being concerned. All right. I mean, do we want to be compassionate, or do we want to take a different angle and be like, hey, we empathize, or we have compassion for you? You know, kind of like, and then put in an analogy that's kind of funny, but like dark and twisted. We could do that. What's my hair sticking up like that? All right. As you exhale, you flutter your lips in despair. Another boring ass night, you depressingly admit to yourself. Man, does it suck? Sucks to suck. Sucks to be an Ottawan. Being Ottawan native on a Friday night, huh? Like Mr. T. So now I'm just like extracting different things, right? I mean, so I actually lived in Canada for about a year before I got deported back to the US. Isn't that funny? I lived there as a preteen, 12 years old. But my experience was that, and I kind of got this as well from the show How I Met Your Mother. But essentially, Canada is kind of like 20 years behind, and I got that from the show How I Met Your Mother. I used to watch that as a kid with my family, and it was a funny joke. I moved to Canada, and I was like, oh wow, they actually are behind. Like the slang they use is slang that's outdated in U.S. culture. It's just all these different things. The way they dressed was like 10, 20 years behind. It was funny. It was funny to like see a joke that was in a show and then like actually live through that. And so I'm just gonna pull this. It's like everyone knows Mr. T. Like Mr. T, is his name Mr. Letter T, or is it? You can see, I'm not that old. Yeah, Mr. T with a capital T. So, like Mr. T, we all know his famous. Like Mr. T, we like Mr. T. We pity a fool. We pity a fool. Specifically in Ottawa fool. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, or, you know what? No, I don't even want to have that dialogue. So, no, no, don't take it the wrong way. The wrong way. We're not here to bash on you. Bash on you. At least, let's actually take this back. At least not for this. At least not for this entire email. And then, what do you expect? You're the one who decided to live on Ottawa and uh to Ottawa on a Friday night, on a glorious Friday night. We do empathize. We do have compassion. We do have compassion. And and, and as a fellow Canadian, we're on a mission to serve you, to serve. And as a fellow Canadian, we're on a mission to help the people of Ottawa hopefully experience a sliver of what incredible Toronto nightlife. We do have compassion. As a fellow Canadian, we're on a mission to help the people of Ottawa hopefully experience, hopefully experience a sliver of what incredible Toronto nightlife, what incredible Toronto night, what incredible nightlife Toronto has to offer, what incredible nightlife Toronto has to offer. So, as the compassionate team behind Globrew, so as a compassionate team behind Globrew, we email you. We're letting you know. We're letting you know that we've just opened up, or we've just shipped inventory. We've just shipped inventory to your local, I don't know, No Frills. Is there a No Frills in Ottawa? No Frills, Ottawa. Yeah, there is. And what time do they close? At 9 p.m. So let's say we're sending this email at like 5 p.m., right? Because we want to get them prepped for the nightlife. So let's do this. Customers at 5 p.m. local time. You take a deep breath in. As you exhale, you flutter your lips in despair. Another boring ass night. You depressingly admit to yourself, sucks to be an Ottawa native on a Friday night, huh? On a Friday. What's a. Do they have Chili's? It's like Chili's a thing in Ottawa. You see how I'm extracting like my cultural understandings? There is a Chili's in Ottawa. What's famous fast food in Ottawa? Or cool restaurants? Or pubs in Ottawa? So I'm extracting that from the market research. All right. What are you gonna do? Another Friday night at Patty's Pub with some. Okay, so as a compassionate team behind Global, we're letting you know that we've shipped inventory. We've shipped we shipped a large amount of inventory to your local no frills, no frills, no frills, frills. We know it's been sold out. We're not surprised. We're not surprised, given that it's Ottawa. Smirk, Ottawa. All right. Can it be a better emoji? Yes. For the sake of getting through this, I'm gonna just go through it. We know it's been sold out. We're not surprised, given that it's Ottawa. All right. We do have compassion, and as fellow Canadians, yeah, we know it's been sold out. We're not surprised, given that it's Ottawa. So go ahead and strike while it's hot, so that you turn, so that so that so that your Friday night isn't just another night at Patty's Pub with some god awful karaoke from your local 40-year-old, some god awful karaoke from a drunk Ottawan, from a 40-year-old drunk Ottawan. Did we take it too far? Oops. Let's do. No, let's do. Don't know. What's the freaking emoji for? What's the emoji for? Confused? Shrug. There we go. A shrug. Okay, did we take it too far? Oops. We don't really care. All right, let's read the email and see what else we can write. You take a deep breath in. As you exhale, you flutter your lips in despair. Another boring ass night, you depressingly admit to yourself. Sucks to be an Ottawan native on a Friday, huh? Like Mr. T, we pity a fool. Specifically, an Ottawan fool. Now, don't take it the wrong way. No, don't take it the wrong way. Don't take it the wrong way. We're not here to bash on you, at least not for this entire email. What do you expect? You're the one who decides to live on Ottawa on a glorious Friday night. We do have compassion, and as fellow Canadians, we're on a mission to help people of Ottawa, hopefully, experience a sliver of what incredible nightlife Toronto has to offer. So as a compassionate team behind Glow Brew, we're letting you know that we've shipped a large amount of inventory to your local no frills. We know it's been sold out, not surprised, given that it's Ottawa. So go ahead and strike while it's... I don't like that emoji. Let's do grin. I don't care. Let's just do laughing emoji. Obviously, you get the idea of what I'm writing here, the gist. So that's how one. So go ahead and strike while it's hot, so that your Friday night isn't just another night at Patty's Pub with some god awful karaoke from a 40-year-old drunk Ottawan. From the same 40-year-old drunk Ottawan. What's annoying Canadian karaoke song? What is the worst Canadian song ever? I don't remember. But it's not jackpot, but just who cares? Okay, so who take it for? Oops. Click here to find the nearest. Click here to find the nearest location. And drive on over. Nearest location. Secure your glow brew. And what was the thing that AI said? It's so cheesy, but like ultimate glow for your nightlife. That's so cheesy. But we're edgy, we're cheesy. We got some friendly banter here. Okay. Click here to find the nearest location, secure your glow brew, and let's put it here. Experience the ultimate glow up for your nightlife. Is that what AI? Ultimate glow up for your nightlife. Ultimate glow up for your nightlife. Yeah. Let's see. And then we'll center this out. We'll put it like a heading 2. We'll bold it again. And then we'll link this with like, I don't know, just guess we'll just link it with like ChatGPT, or I'll just color it so it looks like it's linked. That's a highlight. Boom. That hurts my eyes. All right. Click here to find the nearest location, secure glue brew, and experience the ultimate. Actually, let's change this. Oops. Or anyway. Experience the ultimate glow up for your nightlife. Click here to find the nearest location. Let's make this black. Sincerely, the lively Torontonians. And we can do a cheesy sign off. We support you. Then heart. Is there a heart? Yeah, heart hands. That's perfect. We support you. Heart hands. Cool. Okay. All right. Like I said, not the best email, but you get the gist. So we had a product, random product. GPT came up with a Glow Brew. And Glow Brew is an energy drink infused with bioluminescent algae that makes your drink glow in the dark. Not only does it energize you with a clean, sustainable boost, but it's also super fun for parties and festivals. Now you can, yeah. So we're back here. We got some market research. Someone moved to Ottawa from Montreal. People told me, good luck, we'll be bored out of my mind. What we found incredibly fun was going to restaurants with my girlfriend, Jan. We found some pretty great little pubs with live music and karaoke. Now, we're an edgy Canadian brand based out of Toronto. We're emailing the segment of Ottawa-based customers at 5 p.m. local time. And here's the email. You take a deep breath in. As you exhale, you flutter your lips in despair. Another boring-ass night, you depressingly admit to yourself. Sucks to be an Ottawan native on a Friday, huh? Like Mr. T, we pity a fool, especially an Ottawan fool. No, don't take it the wrong way. We're not here to bash on you, at least not for this entire email. Let's put a winky face just to make sure these sensitive people, if they are, oh, they don't take it. They're not too sensitive about it. What do you expect? You're the one who decided to live on Ottawa on a glorious Friday night. We do have compassion as fellow Canadians. We're on a mission to help people of Ottawa, the people of Ottawa, hopefully experience a sliver of what incredible nightlife Toronto has to offer. So, as a compassionate team behind Glow Brew, we're letting you know that we've shipped a large amount of inventory to your local No Frills. We know it's been sold out for weeks. Let's put that, 4 weeks. Obviously, that's got to be true, but it's a made up brand, so whatever. We're not surprised, given that it's Ottawa. So, go ahead and strike while it's hot so that your Friday night isn't just another night at Patty's Pub with some god awful karaoke from the same 40-year-old drunk Ottawan. If we take it too far, oops. Anyway, experience the ultimate glow up for your nightlife. Click here to find the nearest location, secure your Glow Brew, and sincere, or Glow Brew. Oh yeah, so we gotta kind of delete that. Let's put an exclamation point. Cool. Sincerely, the lively Torontonians, we support you. Cool. So that's the email. Obviously, can it be better? Yes, it obviously can. We can dig deeper into different things. But you can see I had this little market research, right? Pulled 3 things. Canadians from Montreal, boring. When they moved to Montreal, they said good luck. Okay, we kind of like riffed off that. They said, "Oh, we found some incredibly fun things to do, like going to restaurants with my girlfriend." Look, that's a beautiful thing to do. I love going to restaurants with my girlfriend, but we're talking about nightlife here. Like, we want to party, we want to have some fun. So, going to a restaurant is your ideal state of incredible nightlife. Yawn, right? We found some pretty great little pubs with live music. Great little pubs. Like, come on, if you're saying it's a little pub, it's probably not that great with live music and karaoke. We don't want things that are cute. We want things that are just insane. We want to party, right? Like, we're an edgy Canadian brand based out of Toronto. We want to balls to the wall, just have an incredible time. And that's what Ottawanians, if that's what they're called, Ottawanians, like that's their deep desire, right? They just they yearn for that thrill. And we could have made a joke off of that. Like we saw here, what was it? Um Yes, I'm pretty happy to move here. Let's say, okay, months ago, March ago. There's something here that said, "Isn't that the thrill?" Let me just thrill. Okay, isn't evading stabbings in Oh, that's in Winnipeg. So we know you yearn for a thrill. Like we could have made a joke about that. We know you yearn for a thrill. And this could have been like a cultural reference that like resonates with people. Oh, we know you yearn for that thrill, and not like the Winnipeg type of thrill where you're trying to avoid stabbings, but like right, like it's edgy, it's dark, it's twisted. And that's kind of what the brand represents. It's made up brand that we just had. And so you could have implemented that as some humor. And then yeah, like we played off of this story that someone shared with us through market research. It's like great little pubs with live music and karaoke. Like, okay, cool. But like if you think about a little pub with live music, you're thinking about like 5, 10 people there. Maybe it's the same drunk regulars. Like that's your definition of like a lively night in Ottawa. That's compared to Toronto, that's atrocious, right? Like that's a little depressing for someone that truly wants just to party and have fun. So boom, hey, how we're cracking jokes. We've got some friendly, loving banter here. By the way, just grab a glow brew and light up your night, right? Like I just could have said that instead of using the cheesy AI line of experience the ultimate glow for your nightlife. That's so cheesy and so bad. But it's you could this could have been an email where it's like a troll email, right? Like it's just so cheesy, but dark twisted humor can be implemented. That's how I transition. You saw the three steps, right? The three steps. We need an idea to focus on. Okay, what's the ideas? We're going to take the angle of a party, right? Ottawa's boring. That's the idea. How do we make it not boring? And then within our framework, it's like, okay, we got to hook them in. We got to have some body copy and then a call to action. Well, did we not just do that? Did we not? Hey, you take a deep breath in. As you exhale, you flutter your lips in despair. Okay, but why? Another boring ass night, you depressingly admit to yourself, geez, what are we going on about here? Sucks to be an Ottawa native on a Friday, huh? And that could even be the subject line. Uh, Subject line could be like, how to suck less in Ottawa. Like, people are like, what the heck is like, what's going on? They read the preview text. You take a deep breath in as you exhale, you flutter your lips in despair. Another boring ass night, you depressingly admit to yourself. That's probably what they're going to see. And they'll click to open, right? And then the third step, so like we just wrote, we didn't edit. Can we edit? Like, look, I just came with the subject line, cool. Um, we could edit. It's like light up your night. It's still cheesy, but you could have just said these different things. And that's the gist of it, right? That's how you transition from market research to writing copy. And I obviously it's not the best thing in the world, but like I just went through the process so you can get a legit feel for how it is to go through this, right? And this was a cool live demo, completely random and unplanned. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you found value in it, like the video, give it a thumbs up, please. I'd really appreciate that. And if you want to see more content like this, if you want to see more impactful content, no fluff, no BS content that's actually going to serve you in your journey of making money online and attaining that freedom so that you can get the location, the time, and the financial freedom to live the life you truly desire and truly deserve and help others to live that, like your family, your friends, etc., then subscribe and you're going to see that, right? But that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you in the next one.